Stephen Miller is former senior advisor to President Trump and America First legal founder. He joins me now. Stephen, thanks for being here. Just your reaction as the architect of sane border policies that were actually humane to see what's going on now and have authorities tell us it's not happening before our eyes. I mean, Baghdad Bob immediately came to mind for me. Do not believe what you're seeing. Everything is under control, and it's the governors here who are the evil ones.
The communists never dreamed up propaganda as outrageous and false as what comes out of the White House every single day. Let me break this down for the White House as simply as I can so that a 5-year-old could understand it. When Donald Trump was president, if people came here illegally, they were sent back home. With Joe Biden in office, they are released to go anywhere they please all throughout the United States. That's the reason why people are coming in numbers that no nation in human history has ever seen. And in addition to the millions of illegal aliens coming into our country, consuming our resources, education, public benefits, hospital and medical services, you have modern-day slavery, child sex trafficking. You have violence and death on a scale never seen before at any point in the history of our country. That is evil. That is the result of Joe Biden's open border policies. Now you have a situation where just 50 illegal immigrants out of the millions who have been resettled in our country are sent to Martha's Vineyard, the epicenter of the rich, far-left Democrats who fund the Democratic Party. And they could not handle it for 24 hours. 50 illegal immigrants were deported by the military after they arrived less than a day later. Whether you're talking about Mark Zuckerberg or Bloomberg or Nancy Pelosi or Chuck Schumer, rich Democrats want to live as far away as possible from the illegal immigrants that they are pushing into poor and working class neighborhoods. 50
illegals to one of the richest places in America mobilized the Massachusetts National Guard to come effectively round them up and take them to the mainland where they are far, far away from rich residents. This has served to illuminate the problem. Stephen, I know this isn't a solution, and I know Governor Abbott and Governor DeSantis know it's not a solution. But should this continue? Should it amplify? Is it having the effect they want to wake people up to the reality of the, frankly, inequity of what happens when you have an open border?
For the first time in more than a year, the media, the leftist media, CNN, MSNBC, Washington Post, New York Times, PBS, and on down, are finally paying attention to the daily atrocity that's happening on our southern border because of Joe Biden's anti-enforcement, anti-constitution policies. So my message to every Republican governor tonight is, in every instance that you can, take the illegal immigrants in your state where the law allows you to and put them into the neighborhood of rich Democrats that are financing Joe Biden. Put them into Silicon Valley, where Mark Zuckerberg lives. Put them into Hyannisport. Put them into Nantucket. Put them into every rich, exclusive Democrat enclave. And by the way, I can think of no better place than Martha's Vineyard. Because if you actually believe the nonsense that these are asylum seekers, and these are not, these are illegal immigrants coming here for jobs and benefits, Martha's Vineyard is the place we should set up tents, we should set up shelters, and they should be there while they're waiting for their hearings.
Boy, it's exactly right. And I love what Governor DeSantis and others emphasize time and time again. We are not a sanctuary state. We are sending these illegals to sanctuary cities and states which have professed to want this, to value this, to embrace it, yet they don't, because it's been hypocrisy from the start. Stephen Miller, thank you so much for your time. And I agree, every governor should be watching this and following this example. Thank you.
Thank you.
Hey, Sean Hannity here. Hey, click here to subscribe to Fox News YouTube page and catch our hottest interviews and most compelling analysis. You will not get it anywhere else.